That's one thing. I cannot wait till I hit my mid-50s and all of a sudden women in their mid-20s respond to my DMs. They just light up when they see a DM from a dude in his mid-50s. No, it didn't have nothing to do with it. Was that Elon Musk? I didn't even know that was Elon Musk. Wow. I had no idea that was Elon Musk. I just saw a man in his 50s, and you know. Hey, welcome to Street Politics. My name is Reese Waters. Shout out to all of our members and subscribers here on the channel. Now, I'll be honest. I started to make this a who raised y'all, but it became clear that the answer is his mama.
If MAGA do get their Project 2025 Handmaid's Tale hellscape, Elon is getting burnt at the stake. Another child that he's not going to acknowledge with a woman 30 years younger than him who he is not married to. But yeah, he's a religious conservative, you guys. What's made it even worse is that his new baby mama has come out and said, "Why are you trying to ghost me? I've had your child." Elon Musk seems to have the most predictable taste in women I've ever seen. He's literally just shacked up with a 20-something-year-old MAGA e-girl. He's meant to be this ultra-disciplined, big-brain genius, and all it takes is Belle Delphine toting an AK-47 for him to fold. I hope her and her new baby are ready to move into the psychotic horror movie compound that he's got built for all of his children and baby mamas to live together. It's very strange, when you look at this man's greasy, plasticky, Teflon face, you don't think that he could do something as human as reproduction. Especially since he's apparently not human enough to love the children he already has, and has decided to make it everybody's problem by lobbying the American government against trans people. We don't know anything about this child, but I already feel sorry for it. Only just been born and it's already facing an existence of being ignored, neglected, and used as a political prop by a psychopath who can't get over the fact that nobody likes him. Praying for that child.
I want to thank you for that selection to the Thoughtline Network. That is solid journalism. Shall we dig in? Elon Musk's baby mama, Ashley St. Clair. I have seen far too much of Elon Musk for one lifetime. I can't imagine a worse way to be described. That has to be, like, you have to raise daughters hoping at no point are they ever described as Elon Musk's baby mama, regardless of the money. Like, you've seen him. Elon Musk's baby mama, Ashley St. Clair, launches tirade on Billionaire as he reposts Milo Yiannopoulos. The woman claiming to be Elon Musk's baby mama. That's even worse. I didn't think it got worse than Elon Musk's baby mama. But the woman claiming to be Elon Musk's baby mama, the woman hoping to be Elon Musk's baby mama, we just digging now. That's as bad as when they was popping up on Sean Kemp back in the day. I'm like, is that what you want? The woman claiming to be Elon Musk's baby mama launched a blistering tirade at the tech billionaire after he responded to a post made by political commentator Milo Yiannopoulos. Conservative influencer Ashley St. Clair, 26, took to X on Friday, sharing that Musk, 53, is the father of the child she gave birth to 5 months ago. Now, I know what you're thinking. Actually, you're probably not. But there might be one or two of you that's like, oh, poor Ashley St. Clair. I mentioned conservative influencer, just a few selections. Let's just paint a picture of who we dealing with here.
Ashley St. Clair, this right-wing influencer who over the weekend said that she gave birth to Elon Musk's 13th kid sometime last year.
People who say they know her and they've known about this alleged baby for months, they say she was scorned. She was just really mad at Elon about his involvement in the kid's life, child support.
Shall we continue? 5 months ago, I welcomed a baby into the world. Elon Musk is the father I have not previously disclosed this to protect our child's privacy and safety, but in recent days, it has become clear that is not my primary motivation. Oh, no, she said something different. It has become clear that tabloid media intends to do so, regardless of the harm it will cause. Oh, so now you want privacy. Now you want, ooh, that's going to be tough. This is the baby announcement equivalent of calling all of your friends and family to pretend to be autograph seekers and wait outside your apartment building so you can get a photo op. On Saturday evening, the Tesla CEO, who has so far not directly acknowledged her announcement, issued a one-word response under Yiannopoulos' post, simply writing, "Whoa." In his post, Yiannopoulos claimed that St. Clair plotted for half a decade to ensnare Musk. It got worse. It did. It got worse. It got worse. So, see, we went from baby mama to alleged baby mama to Milo Yiannopoulos posts, "You plotted for a decade to ensnare Elon Musk." This guy, you plotted for a decade to ensnare this guy. And all he said after not responding to you was, "Whoa." That's worse than Shaggy's "It Wasn't Me." I mean, really, that's worse than Shaggy's "It Wasn't Me." That is the ex-equivalent, "It wasn't me." It wasn't me.
I even had her in the shower.
It wasn't me.
She even told me.
By the way, have y'all ever heard Shaggy talk? You know when I'm getting distracted. After seeing his response, St. Clair wasted no time firing back at Musk, stating that she has not heard from him since the news broke. "Elon, we've been trying to communicate for the past several days, and you have not responded," St. Clair wrote, taking aim at Musk's alleged lack of engagement on the matter. "When are you going to reply to us instead of publicly responding to smears from an individual who just posted photos of me in underwear at 15 years old?" Her reply was then wiped from X within the hour, and she's remained silent ever since. Now let's take these in reverse order. Her reply was wiped from X. Kind of retribution, which we saw around Christmas time when Laura Loomer stepped out of line. So it's all well and good until the rabbits got the gun.
You know, there's so many people talking about how bad this advertiser boycott is, but my boss, Seth Dillon from the Babylon Bee, was on stage yesterday, and he said, "I don't think anybody realizes how important it is that someone told Disney and their mountains of money that they don't want it."
Right.
That is amazing, and I think we should be doing everything we can to support X and Elon Musk, because he is the most important voice for free speech in this country right now and in the world.
Right.
He just went over to Italy. He's a good friend of Europe. He goes over there and speaks about these issues as well. We need to support this platform because it is the last shot for free speech that we have in this country and in the world, frankly.
We're okay to smash and squash dissent. That's so totally fine in the name of free speech. While claiming to be the soldier for free speech, we just let Elon Musk just wildly violate the core tenets of free speech. But now it's a problem. You don't say. Then we get, "When are you going to reply to us instead of publicly responding to smears from an individual?" Oh, smears? You mean like this? Huh? Like these kind of smears right here? This what you're talking about?
The time has come. The moment of truth is here. The question is, are you ready? Are you prepared? Do you have the strength?
Okay, yeah. Cause you would know smears. You would know smears. Well, see, he been busy with DOGE and getting into people's private information and stuff like that. He been doing press conferences in the White House and things like that. So he been having to call people names like on Twitter. He had to teach his son X like how to the way to refer to Donald Trump and things of that nature. So it's been a lot going on. You know what I mean? It's been a whole lot going on. Not to mention the Tesla stock. Oh man, things been a little crazy. You know what I mean? And I certainly would have expected a conservative influencer to have gotten the message. You know what I mean? I would have thought. You know what I would have thought? These must be those traditional family values that they talk about so much. Oh yeah, I'm not letting that go. So you are 26. He is 53. He already has 12 kids. And you want to call other people out for gold digging in the name of family values. Late Saturday night, Musk responded with a blushing heart face emoji after Shivon Zilis, the mother of 3 of his children, shared an image of her and their twins smiling. And you gotta love when you can include the phrase, the mother of 3 of his children. St. Clair also tweeted Saturday, it's interesting that Elon is responding to this clearly in jest screenshot that was discussed with his team months ago in a documented call. Now he decides to respond to it publicly from an account that posted underage photos as if he wasn't asking me to have more children last week. I would like to take this offline for our child's sake, and I've been attempting to do so for weeks. The post has since been deleted. Now, I wonder why the post was deleted. Was it the accusations that were made in the post, or her saying that he was discussing having more children with her last week? Because I would think that he would have been ghosting you for a longer period of time for you to take this to social media. So you're telling me that he was asking you to have more children last week, and this week you're airing everything out on the platform? That's not going to want to make him call. I will tell you that right now. That is not what city boys like. In an earlier statement, St. Clair acknowledged the overwhelming response, thanking those who have expressed kindness after her announcement. Those were bots. Yeah, those were bots. We will get to the response. Those were bots. I don't know anybody saw just the big picture and that was their initial reaction. We'll see. MAGA says that all life is sacred. So if there's a baby coming into the world, then naturally that would be their response. They love all life. Well, not all life, but life of means that comes from white women and white fathers who are Christian. Yeah. In all sincerity, appreciate the kind words. Wish I did not feel the need to make a statement. Kids should be off limits for journalists, she wrote, before hinting at a social media break. Oh. So now kids should be off limits for journalists. I'm old enough to remember, last year when you had conservative influencers actually using their kids to get attention. Yeah, that came from the same trad wife community. I remember that. I'm also old enough to remember Gus Walls. How about that? Yeah, I remember Gus Walls, and I remember Ella Emhoff. I remember that. Yeah. So now they should be off limits because it affects you now. Yeah. And by the way, while we're on the topic of Kamala Harris, this you?
The time has come.
Huh? I just want to make sure this was you. This was you. Yeah, And let's just assume that the allegations that you are making are true. Let's assume they are true. Let's give you the best possible avenue to come out of this looking good. Let's assume everything that you're saying is true. I bet on her worst day, the most desperate she ever could have been, Elon Musk couldn't get it. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that.
Some like
Her representative, Brian Glicklich, reiterated her claims, emphasizing that Musk and St. Clair had been privately working towards the creation of an agreement about raising their child for some time, apparently until last week. St. Clair previously told the New York Post that her romance with Musk began with a simple direct message on Musk's X platform. Musk was very funny. He was smart. He was very down to earth. It started with X interactions, and he slid into my DMs. I think it was a meme, St. Clair said. She detailed how the back and forth soon blossomed into a clandestine romance. And let me just tell you, the hit rate to 50-year-old men sliding into the DMs of women in their mid-20s is like 80, 85%. They just be killing it. I tell you that. That's one thing. I cannot wait till I hit my mid-50s and all of a sudden women in their mid-20s respond to my DMs. They just light up when they see a DM from a dude in his mid-50s. No, it didn't have nothing to do with it. Was that Elon Musk? I didn't even know that was Elon Musk. Wow. I had no idea that was Elon Musk. I just saw a man in his 50s, and you know. In St. Clair's stunning announcement, she revealed how she was forced to go public after allegedly being instructed to keep the pregnancy under wraps. I was being asked to keep it a secret forever, she admitted to the New York Post, while declining to provide material proof of Musk's paternity. Yeah, we have a whole word and phrase for women who have babies and are told to keep it a secret forever. You've used them. You used them before, so you know this ground. St. Clair alleges that Musk provided her with a lavish apartment in New York's financial district where rent for a 2-bedroom can go for nearly $40,000 a month. One more again. St. Clair alleges Musk provided her with a lavish apartment in New York's financial district where rent for a 2-bedroom can go for nearly $40,000 a month. Now, I'm assuming you did the math before you went public. I'm assuming, right? Maybe you got drunk and you just tweeted out in a fit of anger, but I'm assuming you did the math on just the basic tenets of the story. You know what I mean? $40,000 a month, billions of dollars, 53, 26, 2-inch, vertical. You knew how this was going to look under the light of day, you know. You should have at least had the decency to delete those tweets. You know what I mean? You just at least have the decency to disavow the trad wife community. You know what I mean? I'm old enough to remember when you would do that. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? I have been exposed to some new ideas and new alternative lifestyles. And I have a newfound respect and understanding for people's circumstances. Not conservatives in 2025. I was completely isolated during my pregnancy. I bet you were. Every part of my career and everything I used to do, I couldn't do anymore. I was told not to tell anybody. I'm a good mom, and that's what drives most of my decisions. And my kids are my whole world. The influencer who previously worked that's of course why she's doing this, is for the kids. And naturally, wanting the kid to have a large family. Like you wanted the kid to have at least 10 siblings, you know what I mean? And in various states of estrangement. But I wanted the kid to have at least 10 siblings. So really this was, you know what I mean? This was really for the kid. Yeah. The influencer who previously worked for the conservative satirical website The Babylon Bee said she first met Musk in May 2023 after a sudden work trip to Twitter headquarters. St. Clair also admits she's not spoken with Musk since posting her revelation, though she did notify his team beforehand. He ignored it, she claimed, but notes how she has no regrets and has chosen to keep the baby's name and gender a secret. My child is the most perfect thing that's ever happened to me. I wouldn't change anything. Of course not. Musk has 12 other children spanning multiple relationships.
I found out about the existence of my half-brother through reddit.com/r/RuPaul's Drag Race. This is a real thing that actually happened to me.
His children include twins and triplets from his marriage to Justin Wilson. The couple divorced in 2008. His high-profile relationship with musician Grimes led to the birth of 3 more children. Musk also shares twins with Neuralink executive Shivon Zilis, as well as a 3rd child, a baby boy, revealed last summer. If recent allegations are to believe, a new child with conservative influencer Ashley St. Clair would extend Musk's brood to 13. And I think the 13th child was the charm, right, Ashley? I feel like on the 13th, you know what I mean? Then all of a sudden the paternity gonna kick in. You know what I mean? Because I know he got his relationships can be a little sideways with some of the previous 12, but I feel like 13, that feels right. That feels like the right number. Now, not only did Elon Musk not acknowledge or respond to it, he started posting gushing tweets about his family and his kids and a trip they just took.
And he's been ghosting her for days. She actually tweeted that saying, hey, Elon, I've been trying to get in touch with you. Now I'm having to contact you in public because you're not responding to me. At the same time, he had pictures taken of him with the other woman in his life, Shivon Zilis, who has had 3 kids with him, at this meeting with the Indian Prime Minister. And then she posted these loving photos of her with the kids, and he replied with a smiley face, heart emoji. I mean, it's all very romantic and lovely around Valentine's Day, whilst she allegedly is being ghosted by him. I can see why that would make someone livid. And so, other people in her life are saying, well, that's the reason that she's posting it.
He got some city boy in him. Yeah, he got some F boy in him. Yeah. Because he knew what he was doing. Yeah, those are subtweets if I have ever seen one. So now that you find yourself in this situation, on behalf of a great number of people, I'm waiting for your explanation and apology on behalf of Kamala Harris, on behalf of people whose jobs are lost, on the people who have lost all sense of privacy, on the people that have been called outside their name. I mean, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. You got a whole lot in there in these tweets, all of which are still up.
You need to understand that freedom has a high cost, and you need to be willing to pay it. You need to speak up, and you need to speak up loudly. You need to support the people who are supporting free speech. You need to support the platforms that are supporting free speech, like X and Elon Musk. And we all need to be brave, because bad things happen when good men do nothing.
Well, you were right. You did take to X to discuss real issues. Yeah, like paternity. Like you brought real issues to X. So I have to give you credit for that. And you also said bad things happen when good men do nothing. And according to you, Elon Musk is a good man. And he's doing nothing.
Did you guys know that Elon Musk had a baby 5 months ago? We have been tracking this man throughout the entire presidential campaign. He has been sleeping in Mar-a-Lago for months. And now he launched DOGE, and word on the street is that he's actually sleeping in the DOGE offices. How could nobody have noticed that he was rendezvousing with this woman? And you know what else I find so fascinating? She put out a statement on X announcing that they had a baby 5 months ago and asking for privacy. Girl, ain't nobody know. You had all the privacy. No woman puts out a post like that unless you want congratulations. So, congratulations, Ashley St. Clair, for your $1 billion baby. Congratulations to Elon Musk for baby number 14. 13.
Well, now you know why he was sleeping at Doge. Now you know why he brought those beds in. He's just trying to make sure he couldn't get served with nothing. Like he just now all of that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, my advice regarding starting a family is start immediately. Yeah. I think people worry too much about having kids, and sometimes it's difficult to make ends meet and whatnot. But honestly, there's really no time like the present. Just have kids. You won't be sorry. It'll work out.
You are the father. That's right. Just have kids and it'll work out. It always does on Maury. You know what I mean? You know, hey, the crowd is always happy at the end of every Maury episode. You know, somebody's dancing. So just have kids. It'll sort itself out. But I keep it 100 with you. MAGA is not gonna like this. Oh yeah, that's right. It gets worse. So we already had you attacking all other women and basically all decent human beings throughout society and just being a generally nasty soul. We have you at 26 deciding to let a 53-year-old man come into your DMs and having nothing to do with him owning the platform or being the richest man in the world. You have apparently you talking about having more kids as recently as last week, but you decide to air this out right now. You have him already having 12 kids, 12, and you two not being officially together, and he has sideways relationships with some of that 12. Let's drop on all that. Then both of y'all had somebody else at the time. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on that acknowledgement. I'll take it from you, or if you would like to take it from MAGA Incorporated. If MAGA Incorporated would like to speak on this, I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. Well, see, Elon is not the one that we elected. We elected Donald Trump in order to bring Christian values back to the country. His number's almost bad as Elon. He don't have the volume, but he got the percentage. He got 3 too. So what y'all doing with that? So I know Donald Trump said 2 Corinthians and the Donald Trump Bibles have 4 Jameses in them. I understand that he may not be a religious person, but he is a vehicle in order to usher in Elon Musk. Elon Musk. He's a vehicle to usher in Elon Musk. And this is who Elon Musk is. You know, and he's just a vehicle to usher in adolescent techies who give good massages.
I need that same energy that y'all had for Nick Cannon. I need that same energy that y'all had for Future. I need y'all to talk because y'all not gonna talk about her. Sound like to me she just secured the bag. The same thing y'all used to say about black women. Is Elon Musk not creating broken homes, having 13 children by 4 different women? Let's talk about it. All I hear is crickets.
Oh, that is right. That is right. They drag us for that very thing. I just did a video about how they drag us from getting money from the government, and that is what he exists on. Huh? What's that, Steve Bannon? Oh, yeah. I see you over there. I see you coming. I feel like Elon Musk is basically the lifestyle that my parents told me to stay away from. You know what I mean? He basically was their worst case scenario for me. And I have to imagine that Ashley St. Clair got to be your worst case scenario now that she done had a baby with Elon Musk. But enjoy that 40 grand a month apartment though, cause you earned that. I ain't gonna take that away from you. You definitely earned that. Huh? Nick Cannon. Oh, come on. We cooked. You know what I mean? If Nick Cannon coming out of retirement, there's no telling what Sean Kemp about to do. It's over. Hey, good people. Can you believe that we are closing fast on 2,000 members? I know. And we just celebrated 1,000 like a week ago. It turns out they really like my internal monologues. The right wing always complain about being canceled, but they don't ever go nowhere. Well, if you would like to join, there is a link to membership in the description to all of my videos. And of course, we'll have celebrations when we hit 2K and other members only lives coming up soon. So make sure you turn on your notifications and be on the lookout for those. Speaking of growth, I was blown away when I went to my second channel, Way of Waters, and saw how many of you guys have found your way over to my other channel where I am now posting content. I do want to say I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And by the way, Way of Waters is kind of where I look for healthier ways to deal with our world than the jokes and yelling that I do over on this particular channel. That literally is the point. That literally is the point. Do you even, y'all, who edited this? And while we're on the topic of jokes and yelling, if you want to find out about all things Reese Waters, make sure you sign up for my newsletter, which you can do at my website, reesewaters.com, or you can send me an email at admin@reesewaters.com. And if I haven't said it recently, I need you to know I really appreciate you.